Hello, nice to meet you. My name's Jen. I'll be your tailor for the day. Yeah, here we do anything from suits to wedding dresses to what you're currently looking for today, costumes. Yeah, so are you going somewhere specific to be wearing it? Comic Con, right? Okay, that's really cool. Well, I'm going to take your measurements and things, and you can tell me a bit more about what exactly you want from the costume. If you want any moving parts or lights, things like that, we can add those as well. It's totally up to you. Yeah, do you have a budget? Or even better, yeah, gift cards are always great. Yes. Okay, well, I'm just going to take some measurements first of all, and then I'll let you have a look at some materials and talk about the design, etc. Does that sound good? Alright. Okay, so I'm going to take collar measurement first of all. Let's just get it around here. Right. And arms now. You can just stay still for me, please. And the other arm. Okay, let's get that. Yep. Okay, now I'll do inside leg, outside leg. Tell me if it tickles or if you feel uncomfortable right now. That's fine. Okay. So just the outside leg first. Right. And now the inside. Okay, now I'll go around your waist. Just get the right. You're very much in proportion. So. That's right. Yep. And hips. Right, and I'm going to do chest now, so just breathe normally, don't puff out your chest or anything. Okay. All the way around. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Alright. Everything feel alright? Are you wanting anything on the head? Yeah. Okay, I'll take a head measurement as well. You can close your eyes if you like. Okay. And around the back, that. Okay. Alright, I'll show you some of the materials we've got now, and you can tell me a bit more about the design. Okay, so I know the first thing that you wanted to have a look at was something for a cosplay you've already started, is that right? Yes. Well, this is the colour that we have. Yeah, it's kind of a peach colour, a little more orange than the mustard yellow, but we found that in the lights and in daylight it looked better in this colour for the costume you were looking at. Yeah, so we've done you 2 meters of this. And you can see it's quite a nice thick material. Yeah. And it will be very sturdy. It's not one of our waterproof ones, but if it does get rained on, as so often happens, it'll be fine, it'll keep its shape. Okay, is that one okay? Yep. Just fold it away like that for you and put it in a bag. Okay. Also, for that costume that you said you'd already started, you said you wanted something that looked like wire, but more flexible. Yeah, well, this is probably the best thing I've found for you. It's this cord and it's a golden colour that will look right for the outfit that you're doing. And this can be glued on or it can be sewed on, which will take longer but will probably be more secure on the outfit, so you'll know it definitely won't fall apart. Yeah, it's really sturdy. We do it in different thicknesses, but I thought this was probably the best one for you. It's just untangling. Make sure there's no knots in it. Okay, and I've done 4 meters for you there. So that should be enough. If it's not, we do have many reels of it in, so feel free to come back. Alright. Now, for the outfit that you want doing today, you said you were going as Toothless, is that right? Yeah, the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. Right. Okay. Well, we've got the perfect things here. We can make you the hoodie, as you said, with a larger hood so it'll cover your whole face. Just below the eyes. and then we'll use the same material, which is this thick cotton material. We'll use this for the tail and the ears on the top and the various little horns and things around his face. It's very sturdy, but it does have some give in it. Totally opaque. Yeah, we did get quite a lot of it for you. Simply because we want to make it look nice, so we can stuff it for the tail, roll it up, add the spines and things on the tail, and we'll probably double it over just so it's nice and thick and definitely a solid black like the rest of the hoodie. Now, do you want it to be a practical hoodie, because we can make it so that this is just kind of an embellishment, or we can do it fully for the cosplay where it's more of the full length tail? It's totally up to you. Yeah, that's totally fine. So I'll put that one aside for you. And we'll get started on that as soon as possible. I also got this thinner material, also in black, which isn't as opaque as the last one. You can see through it a little, because I know you want to do something special with the spines and Toothless's back. Yeah. Again, it's totally doable. I only got 1 meter of this one because obviously we don't need as much. And it is slightly more coarse than the last one. But it will, again, it'll be fine in the weather of all kinds, and yeah. And it'll all be attached to the hoodie, which you can take off if it gets too hot, and everything will be still attached when you want to put it on again later, so it's not going to be too troublesome. Let's just fold that up for you. Okay. Put that one aside. Now for Toothless's tail, you want to do it obviously after he's been knocked down out the sky and he's got the tail piece made by Hiccup. Yes. Alright. Well, I found this really vibrant red that you can use. And we'll use some rods, much as Hiccup did in the film, and we'll create this piece for you. and we can either use fabric paint or white material to add the Viking symbol on it as well, so it's very authentic. Again, this is quite a thin material and this one doesn't stretch at all, so it's going to stay taut and look as it should, to help you fly, of course. And we can double it up if you want us to, but it is fairly opaque, so we probably won't need to. If you want us to use less material, it's totally up to you. Okay, so I'll put that one aside for later. And finally, we have this really exciting material. I know you wanted to add scales around the head and the ears and some on the arm pieces as well. Yes, so I thought we could use this shiny black fabric. It's like a patent plastic on this side, and then this side is a softer fabric, so we can sew it on or fabric glue them on, whichever you want us to do. And you can see it's very sturdy again. So if you did want us to make, for example, the wings out of this sort of material, we could certainly do that. That is an option. We do it in the same way as we would make the end of the tail, with the rods, and then stretch the fabric over it. It's totally up to you. But I think that will definitely add some flair to the costume. I've done this one just 30 centimeters wide. You can check that if you like. 30 centimeters. But we will have to order more if you want the wings doing with the same material. Well, that's everything that we need so far. I've got your plans for the outfit as well, so we'll get started on that as soon as we can. Yep, it'll be done in the next 3 weeks, so plenty of time for your Comic Con. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you again very soon with the completed costume. Bye bye.